He planned this after his death.
Inside the watch, investigators discovered a tiny brass key. Engraved across its surface were 6 chilling words. The first fortune waits where time never moved. He opens the watch and suddenly collapses. Outside, police search for him, unaware of what just happened.
Where is he? He was right here. I don't know, but look at this.
I haven't seen this symbol in decades. He's making a move. Each crime boss believed the legendary master clockmaker, Elias Voss, a middle-aged Caucasian man, died 20 years earlier.
No one ever recovered the money. No one ever found his workshop. Every detective who searched disappeared without a trace.
A note hidden beneath the clock simply reads, "You solve puzzles. This one decides who lives." Claire examined the clock under a magnifying lens. Then she noticed something impossible. Tiny symbols had been carved into the numbers, far too small for the human eye to detect. She photographed them and enlarged the images.
Wait, these
The
aren't
symbols
numbers
weren't
at all?
numbers at all.
Wait,
They
these
were
aren't
pieces of a
numbers at all.
mechanical cipher, designed by someone who understood time better than anyone alive. Across the city, crime lord Victor Kane received the same symbols.
After all these years. So the past finally...
Saying the part final comes through.
He planned all of this. From beyond the grave.
I order every mercenary, hacker, and assassin under my control to find Claire before sunrise.
But Claire was already one step ahead. She solved the first layer of the cipher and discovered something terrifying. The brass key wasn't meant to open a lock. It was the missing gear. She inserted it into the antique clock, and suddenly, every gear inside began turning by itself. The hands moved faster and faster, until they stopped at exactly 3:17. Then a hidden compartment slowly opened. Inside was another message. 1 fortune found. 7 remain. Claire stared at the words, realizing this was only the beginning.
Alongside it rests an old subway token, stamped with a station demolished decades ago.
I have to get there first. It must be here somewhere.
High above the streets, a sniper watched Claire through a rifle scope. He slowly followed her movement. And waited. Deep beneath the city, Claire entered the abandoned station. It looked as if time itself had stopped there 40 years ago.
Where time never moved.
Beneath a cracked platform, Claire discovered a hidden compartment. Inside was a machine unlike anything she had ever seen. She touched one of its gears. The machine suddenly unfolded, revealing a miniature city built entirely from moving brass gears. Every building rotated independently. Every street shifted, the entire city became a constantly changing mechanical maze. Then a tiny inscription appeared. Choose the wrong path, and someone dies. Claire looked around. There was no room for mistakes. She studied the moving buildings. Slowly, carefully, she began aligning the streets. One turn, then another. Until the entire city formed, a perfect clock face. Hidden walls slide apart, revealing a narrow tunnel untouched for decades. 6 people, 4 women and 2 men stand frozen as 2 trains suddenly rush past, one to the left and one to the right, crossing through each other. The tunnel walls are lined with thousands of pocket watches, each ticking at a different speed. One watch suddenly stops as another spins backward, and the entire tunnel shifts like giant clockwork machinery. Behind Claire, armed mercenaries arrive. Claire spots hidden scratches revealing a sequence of times. She sets the clock hands accordingly, and the vault slowly opens. Armed mercenaries storm the station. Claire races deeper into the tunnel, reaching a massive steel vault door just in time.
One mistake will permanently seal
Inside,
the vault.
there's no combination lock, only 12
Claire
moving clock
notices
hands,
faint
changing every
scratches
second.
left by someone decades earlier.
The scratches reveal a hidden
If you're
sequence
hearing
of
this,
times.
the hunters are
Claire
already
sets the clock hands
inside.
perfectly, and the vault slowly opens. Inside is a cassette tape labeled "Play only if they followed you."
The treasure was never the money. It's what the money can destroy.
It marks 7 secret locations across the world. Each location is protected by another impossible mechanical puzzle. Whoever solves all 7 will uncover the final fortune. The tunnel suddenly begins collapsing.
All units, perimeter is secure. The target is contained within the vault. Sweep the area.
I've been waiting 20 years for that map.
I'm not solving them. I'm activating them. Oh God, what have I done?
Far across the globe, 6 hidden clocks buried beneath cities, ruins, and forgotten buildings suddenly began ticking. But someone was watching. Somewhere in the darkness, an unseen figure stood before one of the ancient clocks, listening
Get
to
back
it come
here!
alive.
Stop her!
The stranger slowly smiled. Then whispered, later move her face away, so no one can remember her. The freight train races through the darkness as Claire stares at the blueprint, still shaken by the message, the clockmaker never died. She turns the blueprint toward the train's dim light and notices something strange beneath the 7 marked locations. Tiny numbers appear beside each location, forming a sequence that looks less like coordinates and more like a countdown.
These aren't locations. They're times.
The first number begins glowing faintly beneath the paper, as though heat is moving through the ink. Claire watches in disbelief as a second message slowly appears, arrive before midnight.
What's happening?
The lights keep flickering. I hope we're safe.
What's happening? Look at my hand! Mommy, I'm fading!
We're all disappearing. Help!
Claire slowly walks through the empty carriage, finding abandoned luggage and newspapers scattered across the floor. At the end of the carriage, a single antique pocket watch hangs from the ceiling. It swings gently from side to side despite the train moving in the opposite direction. Claire reaches for the watch. The girl stares at it for a moment, then slowly turns and walks toward the moving train, as if she already knows where it will take her.
Attention passengers, the next stop is Central Station. Please remember to take all your belongings with you when you leave the train.
Claire Bennett, if you found this watch, then Kane has already found you.
But Kane isn't your greatest danger.
The train suddenly plunges into a dark underground tunnel, racing beneath the city and through an abandoned bunker. As it speeds deeper underground, other trains thunder past in the opposite direction, disappearing into the darkness. Complete darkness surrounds Claire. A woman suddenly turns around, slowly blinking her eyes as the deep silence closes in around her. When the lights return, Claire finds a 60-year-old man sitting across from a 45-year-old woman. They quietly drink tea, but the woman looks deeply frightened, as if she knows something Claire doesn't. The old woman reaches beneath the table and slowly pulls out a gun. She stares at the weapon in her trembling hands, then looks toward the window, as if waiting for someone to appear.
If I wanted you dead, you would have never reached this train.
The old man studies the photograph in silence. A faint smile appears on his face as he slowly drops it onto the table, taking a deep breath as if he knows exactly what it means.
Look at that. Isn't it beautiful?
Wow, it's amazing.
They knew each other?
Kane wasn't hunting the Clockmaker 20 years ago.
He was working for him. He was working for him.
Tears fill Claire's eyes and slowly roll down her cheeks as her heart pounds. In that moment, she realizes the entire story she believed about Voss may have been a lie.
Those aren't hidden fortunes. Then what are they?
As you can see here in the ancient script, this clay tablet confirms the dynasty's reign during the Third Age.
Excuse me, I was wondering if... What is happening? Oh my God! Is
The stranger
all right?
disappears into the darkness, leaving Claire alone with the photograph. She slowly turns it over and discovers one final message, written in Elias Voss's own handwriting.
Subscribe now, because in Part 2, the hunt for the second fortune begins, and the real mask finally steps out of the shadows.